Hi guys, we're starting a new topic today called exponents. So what is an exponent? An exponent determines the number of times the base is used as a factor. So when we get into exponential notation, okay, 10 to the fourth power, that's exponential notation, and 4 would be our exponent, 10 would be the base. So according to the definition, we're reading this as 10 to the fourth power, and we're determining the number of times that base, 10, is used as a factor. So we know that it's 10 to the fourth, so we're going to do 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. So we're going to multiply 10 4 times. That's what this is saying. So when we do the first one, 10 times 10 is 100, right? And we bring the other two down. 100 times 10 is 1,000, and we do 1,000 times the 10 now, and we get 10,000, okay? You also could solve this in your calculator, but I really want you guys to learn how to do this. At least set it up to solve it like this, okay? As the numbers get bigger, you can use your calculators, okay? So let's go do some together. We have 7 to the 0 power. 7 to the 0 power. Well, you might be thinking, well, 7 times 0 is 0. But this is not the case. Anytime you're dealing with exponents and the power right here is 0, your answer is always going to be 1. So anything to the power of 0 is 1. Okay? So the next one, 8 squared. That means 8 times 8. And we know that 8 times 8 is 64. Okay? The next one, 4 to the third power. So we know we have 4 times 4 times 4. Okay? 4 times 4 is 16, and then we would do 16 times 4, which is 64. So this one also is 64. Okay? 3 to the 4th, so we're going to be multiplying 3 4 times. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay? 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 times 3 is 81. Okay? 6 to the 5th power. The higher the power and the bigger the number, the trickier it can get. So we would do 6 times 6 times 6 times 6 times 6. So we have 5 of them. Okay, when I multiply all those together, okay, 6 times 6 is 36. 36 times 6 is 216. 216 times 6 is 1,296, and then multiply that by 6 again, and the answer would be 7,776 for this one. Okay? Just a couple more. So we're still dealing with exponents. They're just set up a little bit differently. Now we have 2 being multiplied by each other. This one, right, 3 squared is 3 times 3. Multiplying that by 4 times 4 times 4. Okay, so we know that 3 times 3 is 9, and we know 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 is 64. So we have 9 times 64, which would be 576 as our answer. Okay? This one, we're given x squared is equal to 100. We're obviously going to be solving for x, but we have to think, what would x be? We know it's going to be something times itself, right? Just twice, equals 100. So what times what equals 100, but it has to be the same number? It's almost like a riddle. Well, I know 9 times 9 is 81, 5 times 5 is 25, 11 times 11 is 121, so what about 10 times 10? 10 times 10 would be 100. So we know that 10 squared is equal to 100, so x is equal to 10. Okay? Last one, we have 5 to the x power is equal to 25. So how many times am I going to have to multiply 5 to get 25? 5 times 1 is just 5. 5 times 2, well, that would be 10. 5 to the second power, what would that be? 5 to the second power. 5 to the second power is 5 times 5, which is equal to 25, right? So in this case, x is 5. We are solving for our exponent, okay? Remember, feel free to pause the video. You can replay it as many times as you need, and if you have any questions, you can send me an email, okay?